guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your very first time being here, my name is Madonna. I'm a Guyanese beauty content creator. On my channel here, I do upload makeup tutorial. So if you are interested, please feel free to subscribe to my channel down below and make sure that your post notifications are on, so when I do drop my video, guys, you'll be hit with a notification. So in today's video, guys, I'm giving you guys a everyday makeup tutorial. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this look and the products I've used, please do keep on watching. As I have mentioned earlier in this video that I'll be doing a much more of a everyday tutorial today. So today I'm going to start by doing my brows. So before I head in with my brow product, I just like to add a little bit of powder onto my brows and then start, outlining my brows. With this step here, you don't really want to put like too much powder onto your brows. You just want to take a slight amount and just kind of like set your brows into place before you start outlining your brow. For my brows today, I'm using the AOA Slim Brow Pencil and I'm using two of the shade. First shade I'm using is Ebony and the second shade is Medium Deep. So I'm going to use Ebony to outline my brows. Just make sure that you brush up your brow hair before you outline. That kind of like give you a guide as to where you should outline your brow. I'm also going to fill in the outer part of my brows with this shade. I'm just going to take the shade Medium Brown and just fill in the beginning of my brows, just like right in this part here. I'm just going to use the shade Medium Brown to fill that in. The reason for that being is because I wanted my brows to kind of give you like a little bit of a ombre kind of effect, like a lighter and then darker to the end of the brow, right? So to clean up my brows, I'm using Elegant Concealer in the shade Cool Tan. I'm using this to clean up my brows. Can't go wrong with your Elegant Concealer. This literally should be in every beginner's kit. Yeah, get yourself one of these concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer. And this is how we're looking. So starting on my face, I'm going to start by applying my e.l.f. Cosmetics Putty Primer onto my face. I'm going to apply it onto my face. And I'm not going in with a lot because a little of this goes a long way. So for my foundation, I'm using the Milani Cosmetics 2-in-1 foundation and I'm in the shade 13 Chestnut Maroon. So I'm going to apply that onto my face. And I did apply some of that onto my hand, and I'm just going to take some and just put it like all over my face before I start blending things out. Start to blend my foundation. When you're blending your foundation, it's best for you to go like in topping kind of motion instead of like, spreading it like this. Just go in topping, and that's the way the foundation will be blended out evenly onto your skin tone, onto your skin. The foundation is easily blended onto your skin, much more better than when you were like sweeping. Just tap. So this is how we're looking after I finish blending out the foundation. And let me just say, you see this match? I really love how it's looking onto my skin. It looks like skin. I know it's foundation, but it looks like skin, okay? So I love this. For my highlight, I'm going in again with this Elegant concealer in the shade Cool Tan. I'm going to highlight my face with this here. When it comes to the highlight under my eyes, the placement also is very important, and I've changed up a few from since I've started doing my makeup. This is what I do now. So I like to place some concealer like right in here, like right there, and bring this out here as well. I have seen a lot of influencers, beauty creators do this kind of hack, and I find it very interesting, so I follow that step too. I'm also gonna apply that some on my nose. And a tiny bit onto my forehead. Nothing much. I'm also gonna take that down in between my brows. So while my concealer for my highlight areas is sitting on my face, I'm gonna go in and start to contour. For my contour, I'm using the 16-hour Camo Concealer from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Rich Ebony, so I'm gonna use this to contour my face. When it comes to the contour on my forehead, I prefer to just take some of the shade, place it on my hand, then I would go in with the contour brush like this, and then apply that onto my forehead. Reason why I do this technique is because sometimes when I do, let's say for instance, I take this here and I place it onto my forehead like that, I don't know what happened. It kind of like just stays like that. Even when I blend out my contour shade, you still somehow see the mark is there. So I prefer to go in with my brush when I'm applying, when I'm contouring my forehead. And as I contour, I kind of like blend it into my hairline. I'm just going to blend this into my hairline and continue to blend out the rest of my contour. When you're blending your contour, it's best for you to like blend it upwards and not downwards. You know what I mean? Keep it going upwards. That way it kind of like lifts your face. Even when I'm blending out my highlight, I tend to like blend upward instead of like downwards. It's to give your face a lift. Just going to continue to blend out my nose contour. When I'm doing my nose contour, I love to take my contour up into my brows or like straight under it, just to connect my brows, just to connect this part here, and drag it down my nose. I'm just gonna take a damp sponge and start to blend out my highlight. You really want to get under there just to, make everything look well blended. Okay, to set my highlighted areas on my face, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder in the shade medium 25. I'm going to use this to set my highlighted areas. I'm not using a very light powder because I'm really going for an everyday look, and I don't think that for me specifically, I wouldn't go for like too much of a bright on the eyes for everyday look. So I'm just going to use this powder to set my highlighted areas. It's not like it's not my skin tone shade, but it works just perfectly to set my highlighted areas. Okay, to set my contour, I'm using the Black Radiance contour palette in the shade medium to dark, and I'm using this shade here to set my contour into place. I'm using this shade here. Dip slightly in it, top off the excess, and then just apply to set. And just like how I've blended my contour like upwards, I'm gonna do the same thing when it comes to setting it in place. Just apply it and move the brush upwards. For my blush, I'm using the Sahara Blush Palette Volume 1 from Juvia's Place. I'm just going to take this shade here, this pinkish shade, which is called Zane, Z-A-N-E. That's it. So I'm going to use this pink shade here as my blush today. I'm not going to apply too much. I'm just going to apply like a slight amount, just a small bit, because we're looking for a very everyday look today. So I'm just going to apply a slight amount of blush onto my cheek. For my highlight, I'm going to head back into this same contour palette from Black Radiance, and I'm using the highlighter in this palette. This highlighter, I believe, it's very fine, and I believe it's just going to give you like a natural and a soft kind of highlight onto your face. It looks as if it's just going to apply soft. It applies soft and beautiful onto. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some of this mascara. This is the e.l.f. Lash Extended Mascara. I'm going to apply this to the top and bottom of my lashes. So for my lips, I'm going in with this LA Girl medium brown eyeliner pencil. I'm going to use this to line my lips. So I'm not going to do anything much to my lip because for one, I'm saying that this is an everyday tutorial, so I'm just going to go in with a clear lip gloss from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I'm just going to apply this onto my lip. And yes, that's it for the face. So guys, this has brought us to the end of this video. If you did enjoy this video, please do give my video a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you should. So thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to follow me on my other social media accounts. I'm on TikTok at Makeup by Madonna, at Miss Madonna Wilson on my Instagram, my YouTube, and also my Facebook. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.